Everyone, this is the fourth part of lecture 5, and in this part we'll learn about cleaning procedures and program, monitoring, validation, etc. So first let's start with cleaning procedures and program. So in general, it may seems that cleaning is a simple procedure, but actually, in reality, it's not that simple. Rather, cleaning is a complex process. Okay, and to ensure that the cleaning procedures is conducted correctly, it should be defined, and the approach should be systemic. Okay, and this systemic approach is called a procedure. Okay, and this is actually a legal requirement. Okay, a legal requirement by the governmental agencies. It can be also a legal requirement by different international agencies who work with the food safety. Okay, the agencies were responsible to ensure food safety. Okay, also in addition, it's a fundamental requirement, okay, for global food standards. Okay, and in a cleaning, during cleaning, several different kind of cleaning procedures are used. Okay, well, different cleaning procedures are used, and a collection of these different cleaning procedures forms a cleaning plan or a program, which is plant specific. That means a cleaning plan or program means it includes all the cleaning procedures used in a plant. Okay, and this cleaning plan or program, it vary depending on the plant, because different plant, they process different kind of foods. So that means the nature of soils and the requirements will be different. So that's why the same cleaning program will not be applicable for all the plants. Okay, so that means the cleaning plan and program, they are specific for the plant. Okay, so now this all these procedures, that means the cleaning plan or program, they can be collected into a cleaning manual, and this manual should be available for all the working personnel who are responsible for the cleaning. Okay? And a typical cleaning procedure, it includes the following things. Okay, the cleaning method, standards, frequency, chemicals used, equipment used, time, and temperature specifications. That means a clinical procedure, it should have information about all these things. That means what kind of cleaning method will be used, what is the standard. Okay, and frequency, how frequency do I have to do it. Do you have to do it every day, or in every hour, or every 6 hour, every 2 day, something like that. Okay, but and also what kind of chemicals will be used, what equipments will be used for the cleaning, and for how long the cleaning procedure should be run. So do you have to clean for, like, for example, 30 minutes or 1 hour or 10 minutes, and at what temperature. Do you need to do the cleaning at warm temperature. Okay, everything should be there in the, everything should be in the procedure. Okay, and the cleaning procedure, okay, there are steps. Okay, like what we'll do step by step. Okay, so the correct sequence of a general cleaning procedure for surface in a food plant is, okay, these are the correct sequence of steps, okay, that need to be done. Like, for example, first do a gross clean or preparation, then pre-rinse the area which we want to clean, then apply the detergent, then after application detergent, post rinse, then do the disinfection, and finally rinse again, okay, to remove all the residues. Okay, these are the sequence of works that is done during a cleaning procedure. Okay, so this was about the cleaning procedure and program. Now I'll talk about the validation and monitoring. So first, validation. So what validation means, I think you all already know, right? So validation means the procedures that you used that we use for cleaning should be validated. Okay, that means the procedure that we use is good enough to achieve our goal. Okay, what goal? Why we do cleaning? To remove the soils. Okay, why we do cleaning and disinfection? To remove the soils and reduce the numbers of pathogenic microorganisms. So the procedure we use, it should be capable to achieve our goal. So that means so to do that, this procedure should be validated. Okay, so for doing this, we need to do something. I mean, we need to do certain works. So what certain works? First, you should document the cleaning procedure as it actually exists. That means we should have the document that okay, the cleaning procedure exists. Then identify all the hazards, okay, concerning the cleaning. For example, pathogens, allergens, etc. Identify the monitoring program. Monitoring program means after cleaning, we do certain tests to check whether the cleaning was proper or not. Okay, these are called the monitoring program. Okay. So once you have all these things, I mean, you have the document about the cleaning procedure, you have already identified the hazards, and you also know the testing methods. Okay, so then, so after you have all these things, then do the cleaning program according to the procedure. Okay, then test whether this cleaning procedure was enough or not. So if it was not enough, then repeat this method or modify the method and repeat again. So you have to do this until the procedure, I mean, you have find out the optimum or proper procedure. Okay, so then once you are done, document all these things. So this is called the process validation. So I mean, now you have validated that your procedure can achieve the target. That means it can clean as desired and reduce the number of microbes as desired. Okay, so please remember, you actually have to record all this information. Okay, I mean, everything you did need to be properly documented. Okay, so then, I mean, this was about the validation. Then the monitoring, it is monitoring is also called verification. Okay, and what's verification means, like say, now you already have a validated cleaning procedure. Okay, so the cleaning procedure you use is validated, and using that procedure you clean your plant. So now, after although the procedures that you use are validated, after the procedures is done, you actually have to test that the procedures was good enough, the procedures was perfect. That means the cleaning was as expected, and the loads of microbes was reduced as expected. Okay, so to do that, you have to do various assessment and testing. Okay, so this assessment and testing are part of the monitoring procedure or monitoring program. Okay, so a different kind of assessment or testing are done for monitoring, such as visual assessment. Okay, assess visually. Then microbiological testing. Okay, okay, you have to test the, I mean, after you did the cleaning and disinfection, you have to test the, I mean, the presence of microbes and the load of the microbes. I mean, how many microbes are there. So okay, then however, I mean, the microbiological testing is a very good one actually, because by this method we can measure directly the viable microorganisms. Okay, so I mean, if we do microbiological testing, such if you culture microbes, you will be able to know the presence of viable microbes. Okay, however, this procedure takes time, right? So these are not, we cannot get the result within 1 hour. So if we do microbial culture, it can take 1 to 3 days. Actually, for sometimes it can even take 15 days. Okay, so that's why some rapid testing are also necessary. Actually, there are some rapid testing, like for example, the ATP bioluminescence. Okay, so this is a rapid testing method. So if you use the ATP bioluminescence, you will be able to say whether any organic materials or microbes are present there or not. Okay, so this is the rapid testing are actually very important, because based on the rapid testing, you will say will go further or not. Okay, that means go or no go. Okay, okay, and also you have to test the allergen, the check the chemical concentration, and also residual chemicals. I mean, whether any residues of the cleaning agents are present after the cleaning. Okay, so these are the assessment procedures for the monitoring to confirm that the cleaning was perfect. Okay. Okay, so and usually in the actually the I mean all the standard food processing plant, they use some certain guidelines, okay, or standard which they get from some international organization. For example, we know about the ISO, right? ISO is a agency who who gives certification to different uh, plant or manufacturers. Okay, so like the fruit plant, they also the food processing plant, they can get certification from ISO. So if they get certification from ISO, that means they have to use the all the procedures described by the ISO. Okay, so usually all those guidelines which are used in a food processing plant, they have been uh, they have been taken from the HACCP system, HACCP, okay, Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points. And the HACCP system, they describes everything. I mean, which are the critical control points? I mean, those points from where the contamination can occur. Okay, food care. So those points need to be taken care of, especially. Okay, so the critical control points are all the points where we should concentrate during the cleaning and disinfectant procedures. Okay, and this everything are written in the actually the HACCP guidelines. Okay, so so, actually, we have a separate chapter for the HACCP. So, when we'll study that chapter, we'll learn about what are the CCPs and what should be done. Okay. So, right now, this is enough. However, so like just right now this will be enough. Okay. So, however, at least we keep it in mind that the critical control points of a food processing plant is those points or parts from where the hazards can the hazards can contaminate your food products. Okay, so what are the hazards present in a can be present in a plant? Different kind of hazards, usually four kind of hazards: physical, biological, allergens, and chemicals. These are the type of hazards that can be present in a food processing plant, and the cleaning or disinfecting procedures should focus to reduce these hazards. Okay, now finally, basically we are done with this chapter. So just finally I want to talk about one organization, private organization who deal with the food safety. Okay, actually there are different organization. There are governmental organization, there are private organization who works to ensure food safety. I mean, they works to ensure that the food coming from the manufacturer to the customer are safe for consume. Okay, are safe to consume. So one such organization is GFSI. Okay, the full form of GFSI is Global Food Safety Initiative. It is a private organization which was established and managed by the International Trade Association. Okay, the Consumer Goods Forum under Belgian law in May 2000. Okay, and GFSI, since it was established, it is regarded as a benchmark of food safety standards, okay, for manufacturers as well as farm assurance standards. Okay, since the GFSI was established, many countries actually they are now using the GFSI standards. Okay, and uh, more countries they are coming under the umbrella of the GFSI. Okay, so the and the this GFSI, that is the Global Food Safety Initiative, they have approved series of different schemes such as BRC, SQF, FSSC, 22,000 and IFS. Okay, so these approaches, these are some guidelines. Okay, guidelines. How to do the these are the guidelines where the cleaning requirements are written there. What kind of cleaning or disinfection procedures should be performed in the food plant. Okay, and these standards, okay, defined by these approaches, are usually regarded as regarded as PRP, prerequisite program. Okay, and under GFSI, it is required to have appropriate standards of housekeeping, cleaning, and hygiene, and this shall be maintained at all times and throughout all stages, specifically. Okay, and these requirements. Okay, we can actually categorize these requirements into two categories. One category, those are required by the manufacturer, and the other are required for documentation purposes. Okay, so this table, it shows those. I mean, it's list those requirements. So this left side one, these are for the manufacturer. Okay, and this right side, these are for the documentation purpose. So first, manufacturing requirements. Cleaning schedules and records should be available. Chemicals used should be appropriate for the purpose intended. Methods for verification of cleaning and corrective action procedures should be in place, while appropriate cleaning equipment should be clearly identified and segregated. Okay, so these requirements are required for perfect manufacturing. Okay, safe manufacturing. And then documentation requirements. Okay, cleaning schedules and records should be available in place. Chemicals used should be appropriate for the purpose intended. Hygiene inspections should be carried out and recorded. Okay, so this was all about the lecture 5. Thank you.